My mom, she was a storyteller when I was a kid. She used to tell these stories off the top of her head. And I always thought that was cool. And it almost, I don't know if it was genetic. I don't know if it was training, but I was able to do that as well with my children. And I've always been addicted to stories and movies and everything in between. And I got in, when I went to the United States Marine Corps, I got into a really technical field of intelligence. And I was like, I really love technology. I love computers. I thought I was going to build Terminators one day, but that didn't happen. But I went ahead and continued my career and got into cybersecurity. And I thought, wow, I'm in cybersecurity. I don't get to tell stories as much as I'd like, but no big deal. Lo and behold, I got into a field of cybersecurity called threat intelligence, where we are telling stories. We're taking disparate pieces of information and trying to tell an entire story to give context to cybersecurity organizations. Say, hey, this is what's going on out there in the world. These are the steps that you might be able to protect yourself. There you go. Around the time I was at Netflix, I was living with my good friend Ron Eddings, and we said he had a whole setup for educational videos for cybersecurity. And he said, hey, let's hop on the mics and just have a conversation. We had no idea that we were starting a podcast at that point. So we're sitting there, we're having this conversation, and we just kept hitting record every single week. And we started to refine what that was all about. And then we realized that, wow, there's like a huge space to tie technology, to tie personal growth and development, productivity, and storytelling all in this realm of podcasting. One podcast turned into multiple. We ended up creating something like 12 different shows for different segments in technology and cybersecurity. We went from there. We created a web series called Technically Divided, which ended up winning a few awards this year. And then now it's like, all right, now that we have this like understanding of how to tell stories and really touch people, how do we bring that back into cybersecurity on a deeper level to bring about change for our industry?